everybody, and welcome to Northernlion Plays Enter the Gungeon. This is a game I've been waiting for basically since it was announced, which was like a year and a half ago, if I remember correctly. If you're not familiar with what this is, think of it as Isaac meets Nuclear Throne. The Binding of Isaac meets Nuclear Throne. So it's a roguelite, but it's a shooter, and the guns have the kind of randomness or variety that you would expect from Isaac items. So instead of just like, hey, this is a shotgun, this is a pistol, blah, blah, blah. Not that I'm crapping on Nuclear Throne. This is like, hey, you have a gun that shoots water. You have a gun that shoots lightning bolts. You have a gun that shoots smaller guns. You have a gun that shoots Nerf darts. You have a gun that you get the idea. Basically, there's a huge variety of weapons in this game, and it looks to kind of scratch that Nuclear Throne itch and the Isaac itch at the same time, if that makes sense. But I'm not going to belabor the point. Let's just get started, and we'll play as the pilot for our first game here. I wanted to wait until I actually had access to release content to play the game on the channel, and I'm glad I did, because I'm excited to go in pretty much, I don't want to say sight unseen, but I've only played about 4 or 5 hours of this, and I've had access one way or the other to, that sounds like suspicious. I've had access through Dodge Roll for like beta testing reasons for quite some time now. Oh god. But I haven't really kind of OD'd on it because I wanted to make sure that I had the opportunity to discover almost everything like while playing it through with you guys, basically. So there will be a link in the video description below to pick it up on Steam. This is not a sponsored video or anything like that, but I am a big fan of this game, and you should know that going in. So very, very basics of controls. You know, the game is made by a company called Dodge Roll Games. The dodge roll is super important because it gives you invincibility frames. So when an enemy shoots, we actually have a little bit of invincibility built into our roll that we can use in order to avoid getting hit. And really, a lot of the time, it's going to be so bullet-helly that we are going to have to avoid getting hit. Not simply, you know, dodge the bullets or avoid the bullets or hide behind cover or something like that, but rather, we're going to have to actively kind of, like, aggressively pursue the enemy while also trying to avoid taking damage ourselves. So if you look at the top left, I'll explain to you what's going on with our interface here. I believe that the barrels and stuff never have items in them. They're just there for, like, atmospheric effect, but there are some atmospheric or environmental elements that we can use for cover. For example, we can throw up that table right there and block some enemy bullets, which will become more— oh, I didn't know that could happen. Become more relevant on boss fights, for example. Top left, we got 3 hearts. We've got 2 blinds, and what blinds are basically room-clearing bombs that we can throw down. And in using a blind, we actually destroy all enemy bullets that are on the screen— oh, that was bad— at any given moment. So we use that when things get a little bit too intense for us to deal with. I popped one there just so you can see what's up with it. The blinds are a limited resource, but you get more back at the end of every single floor. So we want to make sure we're using them. Otherwise, if we take damage, we could have reasonably used a blind there and not taken damage. Okay, kill the shotgun guys. Watch out for the Super Mario World wizards here. We can also roll explosive barrels to set up traps for enemies. It was almost like the enemy aggroed on the barrel there, which was interesting. We also have 2 keys, which you use to open chests. What's going on back here? Might be a separate entrance to that room or something I haven't seen yet. We get keys that we can use to open chests. Chests give you new items, and that's the way that progression happens in the game. It's a little bit different than a game like Isaac or Nuclear Throne, where you, well, Nuclear Throne, you level up and then get new stuff. In Isaac, you pick up new items, and that gives you synergies. In this, you kind of, you can get things that are passive abilities, and you can get new active abilities. But the real variety comes in just the sheer absurdity of weapons that you can pick up, which is what I'm hoping to get here. And our goal is to basically just make it to the end of Enter the Gungeon. I've never seen past the— I think I've beaten the boss that shows up on the 2nd floor a few times, but that's about it. Oh god, that was really poor on my part. Probably should have used a blind there. Beyond that, I've never actually made it further, so we're going to discover a lot of this stuff together. So this is our shop. We can't afford a sawed-off shotgun. We can't afford a potion of lead skin. We can afford some armor, but that's kind of boring, so I don't really want to do that. Just look at our map here. You do want to explore the entirety of the floor for sure. I will say that floors tend to be quite a bit longer than they were or than they are in Afterbirth as well. I really like the environmental effect on the book that shows up there. I'm excited to come across some weapons and then just see what the heck is going on with them, because that's the real, like, sense of discovery that kind of drives the enjoyment here to start with. I also need to get a lot better in order to have a good chance of succeeding, and I think part and parcel with that is practicing that dodge roll until it becomes basically second nature. Oh, we got our first chest. We got Skull Spitter, hard-headed. So you do have to manage your weapons because ammunition is a resource that is not unlimited. You can tell I'm jumping through hoops to say anything but limited resource. Not that I'm avoiding shouting out a Magic the Gathering podcast that is very useful for those of you looking to improve your drafts. This is our boss fight, so we don't want to do this quite yet. Let's come back here. After you activate these teleporters, you can get to them at any time after you've cleared a room. So you can't just teleport out of combat, to the best of my knowledge. Okay, so that's how our skulls work. Not every roguelite needs an item that shoots like Fester's Quest, okay? We've already got one in Isaac. The skulls seem to do a lot of damage, at least. And we might actually be able to get to 30 money here. I don't want your 30 money. And what is this? Gungeon Pepper, the heat is on. So that is, that's a new item for us that does something that I don't know about. But I think if we press I, we can open up our wiki here, basically, and look at it. Deals damage to nearby enemies. This pepper is hot enough to damage unassuming bystanders. So I think it's almost like an AoE aura that does damage to enemies that are around us. I'm going to try to avoid... that was bad. First off, I'm going to try to avoid bullets, but I'm going to try to avoid what always happens to me, which is, hey, I really like this weapon, but ammo's limited, so I'm never going to use it because... you know, I don't want to run out of ammo. And then I end up dying and going, oh, well, that was stupid of me. I think we're ready to fight the boss. We've already gone to both of the rooms that can give us items, so let's come up here. Open up the door and see how it goes. I'm going to try to save this for the new thing, the new weapon for tough bosses and tough rooms. All right, so we're starting to fight the Trigger Twins here. We have one blind remaining. Good HP. We shouldn't die here. And we have a little bit of armor to go along with it as well. But I do have a blind that I would really like to use so that we don't find our... Oh, damn it! I was going to say so we don't find ourselves getting hit. If you beat the enemies, or if you beat bosses flawlessly, you actually get an HP upgrade, which is super valuable, and HP is really hard to come by. So if you can actually, like, finagle HP upgrades out of bosses, that seems like a really good way to get your HP economy up there. How are you not dead yet? Can we talk about... There we go. I blinded by accident, but might have gotten the job done. We only have 1 HP remaining now. All right. Hopefully we get some HP drops at the end of this. Otherwise, I may want to consider fighting the boss, or going to the shop and buying some extra armor. Oh, shit. No! On the first floor? Oh, that's embarrassing. So we'll do another one over the course of this video. Oh, man. That is actually... horrifying for me on a personal level. Here, let's restart. There are a multitude of different characters in the game. We'll do, at least for the start here, we'll do a different character each video as we're getting started. And I am expecting that this is going to be at least a reasonably long-running series on the channel. I've been banking on that for, well, I forget when we were playing it for the first time on the NLSS. I think it was like last spring. And I was like, this is going to be something that... Ooh, what? What is this? Chaos Amulet. Amolets. What can will? So what I'm getting at is expect a lot of videos in the near future. Blanks have a chance to poison, freeze, and ignite enemies. This enchanted amulet is made of the most valuable metal of all, lead. There's an artificer's engravure on the bottom, but time has rendered it illegible. Okay, so we're gonna blank, and that might do some AoE, or not AoE, but status effect damage to enemies. All right, that's not good damage. Let's start playing better. I really want to at least get through the first and second floor over the course of this episode, or I'll be pretty embarrassed in my own play here. So we start with the Rogue Special, which is actually like a pretty balanced weapon to start with. There is co-op in the game, by the way, but if you play co-op, you start with the Nerf gun, which is a little bit less powerful, but I believe also has unlimited ammo. But certainly, whoa! Certainly we're going to be looking for some higher octane firepower if we're going to feel super confident about succeeding here. I have had some pretty dope weapons in my time here. What is this? Table Tech Rage. Flips of Fury. Does damage to enemies when we flip over a table? This ancient technique briefly increases damage whenever a table is flipped. Oh man, okay. I'm seeing my synergies already. So we come into a room, flip a table as soon as possible, get a damage buff, and then you give me a room with no freaking tables. Can you believe it? There you go, just keep yourself moving. The money automatically, like, it's the principal benefit that you get when you kill enemies and you clear rooms. But it will also warp to you as soon as you kill all the enemies, so you don't need to go actively seek out like every single coin. Yo, can you stop with that AK-47 there? You can pick it up manually if you want to. The money, that is, but I'm not that interested in doing that. Okay. This room is gonna have tables in it. I can feel it. The next room is gonna have tables in it. I can feel it. Alright, what's your New Year's resolution, Northernlion? Your New Year's resolution is to flip over as many tables as possible and to actually use the dodge roll when you think you're gonna get hit. The enemies all have like really nicely telegraphed kind of like attack animations. Like, look at the pistol on this guy. It kind of like gets bulbous towards the end when it's about to fire. Please don't make that into a sexual thing. It was meant to be friendly for all ages. This is a lot of bullet hell action. Okay, that was really close. No, I actually thought that would have aggroed when I was behind the wall and thus made it tough to hit me, but clearly I was mistaken there. In contrast to a game like Isaac and even Nuclear Throne, which has scarce HP drops as well, there are really, really scarce HP drops in Gungeon. So I really feel like I'm not gonna say this is a game where skill is more important, because I wouldn't know yet. I haven't played enough. But it definitely seems like not getting hit is really valuable. There's a half heart, thankfully, to make me look like an idiot. Let me get a regular shotgun. And at least for like the first, I don't know, 200 or 300 episodes, we're gonna fire this regular shotgun, or we're gonna fire whatever weapon we pick up a couple of times after we get it, just to see what it actually does. Flip the table, get a damage buff. Yo, that actually seems pretty good. And it lasts for a little longer than I thought, too. Okay. Where you at, dog? We do still have to reload this one on the regular. Wonder if you can stack it up, too. Nah, I don't think so. It's hard to tell, but we didn't get any more red, to the best of my knowledge. So we got 28 cents here. Before we go to the shop, I think we should get as much money as possible. So how many shots are in our shotgun? 165. There are ammo drops, like as you might expect, so I don't think it's necessarily a bad idea to be trying to pop this. There we go. We just wanted to get the damage buff. It's possible that for a player of my skill level, aka 0, this table flipping is a little bit more trouble than it's worth, but I gotta admit, I'm looking at it right now and I'm liking it right now. Okay, we're gonna really, like, the reason I say that skill might be a little bit more, well, we'll teleport ourselves 2 inches. I'm too lazy to walk. The reason I say skill might be a little bit more important for overall progress is just because if you flawless a boss, you get an HP upgrade, which at least for me, as a pretty much 100% beginner, is it seems really conducive to your success to have as much HP as possible. Hopefully we can test that theory. So we're gonna come down here. Roll, roll, roll. You can kill the shopkeeper, by the way. Or you can try to, at least, but then he disappears. I'm not sure if you can actually do lethal damage to him, but you can definitely tick him off, I'll tell you that much. So we got armor, ammo, a couple of blanks, 17 each. What's the sign say? Use the map to warp to these teleport points. I think maybe I'll buy armor for now. I don't know if it works like red hearts, in the sense that, you know, if you don't take red heart damage against the boss, maybe you get an HP upgrade, or if it's just not getting hit. We'll see, though. Okay, so this is the bird from the demo version of the game. I fought this enemy so many times, if I get hit, I'm gonna be very disappointed. If I die, I will be beyond inconsolable. You can skip by that if you want, by the way. I think with the E key, Gatling go. With the E key or the spacebar key. Okay. No tables to flip. Maybe step 1. Oh my god, that was close. Maybe step... Oh my god, you idiot! You blew up the... You blew it up! You did poison him, though, which I guess is part of the AoE effect. Of that amulet we picked up earlier. Or amulet. There we go. This is where we're gonna do our damage. I mean, he's shooting us with bullets, but we want to get a little further away. We poisoned him again with the amulet. I don't know how useful that is, but it was in, like, a chest that looked really demonic, so I was all for it. There we go. Good. We're gonna get him. We're obviously not gonna flawless him, but we're at least gonna live to the next floor. Okay, just keep it going. You know what? We got another blank. Let's pop that. Give ourselves some more time to be aggressive here. It looks like blanks maybe due to the ammo lit, also give us like a little bit more, they give us a chance for our bullets to have a status effect? I'm not sure. Okay, we got armor. We got some credits here. I'm not totally sure what those are used for yet. We got HP. This is actually great. And shock rounds. Electrified. Let's see. Excuse me. Stay away from me, please. Shock rounds. Links bullets together with chain lightning, the signature weapon of Alistair, the Thunderbolt. Upon his second descent into the Gungeon, the Thunderbolt famously remarked, "Lightning won't strike here again." He wasn't wrong. It's a passive. Oh my god, that's really cool. Okay, let's head down here. I feel like we might stand a chance at actually doing some damage to enemies now. With any gun. I'm gonna try it with our shotgun. We still got 130 shots left in this bad boy. You know what? That looks awesome. I wonder if that makes it so the spread of the shotgun is actually an advantage instead of a curse, because it looks like it does damage to enemies that get caught in the lightning bolt, in which case having a huge spread on it would actually be pretty valuable. It's also one-shotting these enemies, at least when we have the damage buff from flipping a table, so... Yo, this seems really, really good. Probably shouldn't have picked up that ammo yet, is what you're gonna say, but there actually are enemies that come around, and they will, they'll eat your soul. No, they'll... Oh! Good dodge roll. They will eat your items if you leave them on the ground, so you might be able to get oh, that was dumb of me. You might be able to get away with only, leaving them on the ground for a minute, but past that, you're gonna be in trouble. Okay, we should really take advantage of the fact that we have 4 blanks right now. You might as well call us Billy Blanks, because we're rolling in that. I suppose another thing we may want to consider is actually tactically, like, flipping a table at the end of a room and then running into another one. I imagine the buff probably does carry over. And honestly, this is already one of the most powerful runs I've ever had. That like lightning bullet item seems fantastic. By the way, if you're watching this and you're looking for where you can actually pick it up for yourself, of course. Oh, that was perfect blank opportunity. Just gotta practice enough that becomes second nature. Oh, this is bad. Yep. Those freaking snipers, man. But it comes out on Steam on April 5th, which, if I remember correctly, is Tuesday. Which means that it shouldn't be too long past the posting of this video, and if you're watching this like 6 months later, which maybe you are, you should be able to pick it up for yourself if you're interested. I would encourage you to do so. Again, 4 or 5 hours in, there's still so much wonder for me to uncover. Now, you can locomote with the dodge roll here to avoid getting caught in those traps. Thankfully, we can teleport, so we never have to go to that room again. Okay, I felt like I had to use a blank there to get rid of this sniper, and we actually froze him, I think. Oh, that must be what the blank did there, was like freezing damage. Send those tomatoes scattered around the room here. I hate all home furnishings. I really like the idea that we get the damage buff from the table flip, and also the defensive bonus from the table flip as well. Like, it heavily incentivizes me to flip these tables for cover if I wasn't doing so already. Alright, oh, we have a lockpick that we can use, and I think it broke the chest. You can shoot it, and then it'll open sometimes, but maybe no. Oh, no, you still can. What do we get out of it? But it's gonna be shitty, probably. Junk. Next time, use a key. Does that even show up in our inventory as something? Junk. Just some junk. Next time, use a key. Well, that's what I get, I guess. Let's come back here. We do still have, I believe, a shop remaining on this floor, so before we fight the boss, it would really be in our best interest, if possible, to get as much of an advantage as we can. Whoop! No, we should dodge roll that. If bullets are moving slowly, I don't see there being a good excuse to not dodge roll them. I really like using the shotgun as a primary here, and it seems like we've gotten enough. Oh my god, you're gonna give me a golden key after all that? Cell key. What could it unlock? Ooh, I think this might give us access to more characters. Heavy boots. Ghost bullets. Prime primer. Well, we can... Oh, wait. 36. 46. So that's 82. We might be able to get both. Let's start with heavy boots. Low center of mass. And I want to see what this does. I really like this feature where you can just go here and see what it is. Allows the Gungeoneer to keep their footing even when great force is applied to them. Okay, so we probably can't be knocked back as far. Ghost bullets, I'm assuming, are going to be like the equivalent to spectral tears. They're going to like go through walls. Now we got to find the cell for the cell key. Believe that might give us a chance to unlock another character. I just hope that ghost bullets actually would synergize with shock bullets and allow us to get kind of the double synergy there. Enough? Enough? 44. We need 46. There's got to be some coins available on this room. Ooh, a chest. We don't have a key. Let's look for a key before we do anything drastic here. Okay, so here's our cell. Open this up. We got a new character, I think. Oh, finally. I knew it would be a while before someone came down, but seriously, it's been forever. Anyway, we should get back to the shop. It's been closed for way too long. You should come by. We're on the top level of the breach. You can't miss it. Thank you for rescuing Mistress Cadence in this one. I will escort her to the breach. Come on, Ox. Oh, you're always so slow. Okay, so this is, this might unlock like a Rogue Legacy-esque shop that maybe we can buy stuff from maybe with those tokens that we got, from beating the boss. Oh, that was... I guess Heavy Boots probably saved me from getting knocked into the drink on that one, so... should be happy about it. This is going to be blank territory for sure. Remember, just call me Billy Blanks. Oh, I thought you were going to actually shoot some bullets at me. Luckily, I was apparently mistaken there. Still 130 bullets in our shotgun, which is absolutely fine. And I think we've explored the entirety of the floor, so let's come back here. Get ghost bullets. Could buy some health as well, which might not be the worst idea. Shoot through. Again, assuming these are spectral tears. Grants all bullets piercing. Even more so than spectral, they actually go through enemies. Lovely. Okay. Then we're going to go to the boss. And I like our odds. We don't have any keys. I guess we should go back to the chest. And just... I mean, if we're not going to be able to open it regardless, we might as well just try to crack in it. Oh, the lockpick actually worked that time. Whoa, what is this? Scope. Steady aim. Much less spread on our shots, it looks like. I might as well go take a look, though. A standard scope increases accuracy. All right. That might actually synergize poorly and make our shotgun with shock bullets worse. But I may be mistaken there. I have never seen this enemy before. Okay. Accursed Gun Witch the Gorgon. I thought she was going to be called, like, Medusi. You know, like, with an Uzi. Well, that seems bad. Oh, okay, so we have a poison meter, like, straight out of Dark Souls. Good to know. I'm just going to shoot my gun that has unlimited ammo when she's not on the screen for me. Okay, good blank. Good blank. It's only the second boss. Shouldn't be that bad. Okay, good blank. That's fine, man. Let's get out of there before the poison comes up. While we're reloading, I think that's a good time to drop a blank. Great. Oh, I freaking let myself get hit again. Probably want to avoid getting caught by that. Okay, we're out of blanks. Good to know. No longer could you call me Billy Blanks. Think we got this one, though. As long as we're still aiming truly. Couple more hits. Might be able to get this done. There we go. Okay. Hopefully she drops a little bit of red HP for me. It looks like there's a half heart on the ground. What happens if you shoot it? Hell yeah, that's what I was hoping for. Okay. Armor, HP, and a hexagon. I don't know what it does. It looks like a rifle of some sort. We're going to head down to the next level and try it out. Okay, so far so good. This is the dream run. Can't complain, can't complain. Bordering on the best run I've ever had, despite my terrible, the terrible damage I've taken. Okay. I'm assuming maybe it does, like, high damage. Seems pretty great so far. It seems like we probably want to save this. Oh, that was a water barrel. Seems like we might want to save this for our, Oh! I fell into the freaking spikes! Every time we take damage, we seem to impart a status effect. I'm starting to learn more about that ammo lit, and I'm looking and I'm liking. Was that a quote from the 2003 film Meet the Fockers? Yes, it was. I will not apologize for who I am. If you can't handle me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. Yo, I hate these bullets that just hang around in the air. Okay, there is a bullet on a minecart that is shooting at us. I think, to be honest with you, we probably want to roll shotgun main here. Just because it's... Oh, we don't have a key. Lockpick will not work there. Shotgun main simply because it's a little bit more ammo efficient. Also, our shots, they can do a little bouncing off of enemies now, which is actually really nice in conjunction with the shock ammo. Shock Ghost is looking like totally acceptable right now. Okay, our economy is still totally screwed, but we can get there. I've got faith. Oh, I dodged right into that one. Nothing worse than having a dodge roll and then dodging right into an enemy. Okay, let's fill up our like super OP weapon. We should come in here because usually there's a teleporter in the shop. And let's look at what we can purchase. Ballets? Is that a kazoo? Ballistic boots. Okay. Maybe they shoot behind us when we walk or something? I thought this room was covered in gold. Apparently it is not covered in gold. It's covered in spikes and lava. Ah, okay. So watch out for the poison. Don't fall in the trap. Oh, oh, oh. Good stuff. Good stuff. That's some good stuff right there. Don't get close to me. I actually think that this is, like, prepare yourself for the fact that this might be the best run we have for a while here. Simply by virtue of the fact that our HP is so decent. And our ammo types and weapons are so good. Like, the shotgun might seem a little basic, but it seems really good in conjunction with the other abilities we have so far, like the piercing shocking. Now, next ammo should go to our shotgun. There we go. I think we got him. All right. So we're not really worried about our shop until we can actually see how much money we garner here. How much money we can Jennifer garner. Or James Garner. I'm content with it either way. Both acclaimed Hollywood actors and actresses. No keys. Lockpick did work. What is this? Ring of something? Ring of ethereal form. Get ethereal. My favorite LCD sound system song. Temporary incorporeality. Incorporeality? This mysterious ring briefly allows one to traverse ethereal planes. In addition to incorporeality, this bestows flight. Take care to not fall upon return. I wonder if we have to click on it to make it our active. Or if we hit like Z or something. One second, let me go to controls here. I've never had two active items. I am using keyboard controls. So, edit keyboard bindings. Next item is left shift. Okay. There we go. So maybe this makes us invincible. And maybe, or I'm assuming not a maybe, this is probably a certainty. It allows us to also fly, which could be useful for some rooms that have like nasty traps. Let's try it. Can't phase through walls, so there's one check there. Still, this seems relatively solid. It seems to last for a long time as well. The boots were really expensive, right? Like, they were in the 60s. I wouldn't necessarily expect that we have the ability to buy those, but I could be mistaken. We're up to 39 already. Oh! I tried to dodge roll over that with space, which is not dodge roll. That's actually my flying item, which apparently I should not have tested, because this room definitely warrants using it. We got through it. Oh, no, we did not get through it. There's still more. Great time for us to use some blanks. Probably should have used it a little earlier, because I'm one hit away from death. I was previously so confident. Oh, God, I thought the spikes were going to hit us there. They're just there for dramatic effects. There you go. Don't risk anything here. Gotta say, if not ethereal, but blanks that grant us some elemental effects are nice here. Do you see they hit like a switch, which caused a little bit of a landslide in the center of a room? Let's watch out for that. Don't want to die to that. Little bit demoralizing. I'd rather die due to my own lack of skill than just having something crank on me from above, but... Okay, flip the table. Don't forget about your table buff. We are down to 1 hit, and we continue to be down to 1 hit. Honestly, I think we're... No, we're not quite done, but I think I'm going to go to our shop, try to buy some HP, and extend what is probably a doomed run a little further. Oh my god. There's no HP for sale. Buy armor? And then I realize we're running out of shotgun, but... Well, we can use our... I mean, we can even use the rogue special for a while here if we have to. Of course, I'd rather not, but... It's not like it does absolutely awful damage. Okay, that's our last blank, so get ready for, you know, welcome to die territory, but... Maybe I'll get super lucky and I will just understand the boss immediately. I wouldn't bank on it, but stranger things have happened. Oh, good, yeah, let's give us some more enemies that I've never seen on this room, because, it was just a little bit too easy for me, was my problem. Get out of here, weird bullet goatee, man. I don't want to buy your Just for Men gel. I don't want to buy anybody's man gel. Shorty, you're my man gel. You're my darling man gel. Closer than my peeps, you are to me. Gotta admit, the rogue special's not doing so badly here. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. If we have 1.5 HP for the boss, I think it's completely reasonable that we could succeed. Getting an extra blank is actually really, really valuable as well. Did we miss an item room, maybe? I mean, there is a room that requires a key down here. Don't forget that you've got that incorporeality, too. Oh, right, it doesn't require a key. Requires more than a key. Oh, God. Oh, pop it. Thank you. This should not hurt me now. I probably could have just walked there, but... I can't dodge roll. I'm assuming the fact that I can't dodge roll means I'm invincible, which is actually a huge advantage. Oh! Oh my god! We walked on top of an enemy there and lost our armor. That's okay. Oh, there's a half heart and some food? That's not a fork. That was a key, you dummy. Okay, well, we're still alive here, still kicking it. Oh, there's a oh, we gotta open it quick. What is this? Sawed off? Sawed off. We can still hold all of our weapons, so we got a variety now. Oh, this... Don't get hit on this room. This would be catastrophic. Alrighty. Back here. Now we can... Oh, no, we can't open this. Because I used my key when I probably could have used my lockpick. I think I'm just gonna... I'm gonna give it my all on this boss fight, man. I imagine this is probably where this video ends. Yeah, I've never seen this tank before. The Dreadnought. Okay. Remember, you got a blank. Sawed off seems to be doing just fine. Okay, if that's what these do, then we're... Oh, I'm extremely lucky to be alive. Tell you what, that was maybe a suboptimal usage there. We're halfway through having our invincibility charged. I can't wait. I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. Ah, that's still. I feel like I can be reasonably proud of the way that went down. That is my best run by far. 24 minutes on that one. 195 kills, good money. I'm pleased with that. We're gonna come back and play as another character, but for now, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, click the like button, it helps out a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more Enter the Gungeon. There's gonna be a lot of it coming. For now, check out the game on Steam if you're interested, and I'll see you next time.